Hi, this is Devil's Den here, and we're gonna review Reminiscence for you with Hugh Jackman. So, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, the movie.
Like,
Well, first of
can't
all, the
even,
movie
like,
is
why?
available on HBO for free for 30 days. Definitely check it out on HBO for free. Yeah.
What about Wolverine? Did you forget about that role? Like, this is what you're doing. This is what you're doing right here. 2 hours. 2 hours of this. You wanna?
Right. The acting was good. First of all, the actors were all good. The character May, she just seemed like she hated her life. Like she was in pain the whole film. Now I don't know if that is part of her character or her identity or what, but she just looked miserable the whole time.
None of the characters mattered. There was no character development in this. Like, you didn't care about anyone. Everyone just with monotone, hardly showed any emotion. The ending, it was kind of a twist, but it didn't really save the movie.
It was definitely interesting. It wasn't what I was expecting,
Jesus Christ.
but it was still like it was almost a 2-hour movie. I kept pausing to see how much longer I had to go.
It
just was not
it felt
that
like I was
good
watching
to
a
me.
5-hour movie, like, of nothing. Like, you didn't have to stretch this out the way they did, and
There was definitely some scenes that you could have went without.
for some reason it felt like the whole first half of the movie they were like chopping stuff together, and like they did that part and rushed it for whatever reason. It was really bothersome. It was like,
right.
What does this? They don't know what they're doing, and for whatever reason, this is her director's her first movie, which that explains everything.
Right, but I definitely want to give her another chance. See how her next movie does. Like, maybe that was just the script or whatever, but we'll see how she does with her next film. And if it's still kind of bad, then I'm not going to look forward to any of her films.
And then, like, you get smacked with like this wall of like boredom. Like, this was like I probably could have slept the whole movie and I would have known what was going on. Like, I wouldn't have missed a beat. It was like, you're doing it. Why would you do this? Everyone wants you to be Wolverine, dude.
I mean, the concept could have been good. I was really excited when I seen the beginning and the trailers, and then the movie just slowly disappointed me.
It felt like it was never gonna end, and then like by the time it ended, it was like, thank God the credits came.
Right.
The actors were the cast was great. And there wasn't really any issue with the acting.
Except for May.
Except for May.
But the miserableness could have fit into her character.
Any character, anyone could have just done all these characters. Like, you didn't have to get like, Jackman for this. Like, you could have just replaced anyone with it.
Right.
In fact, I think the director should have just been the main character.
Possibly. But what would you rate this so we can get into spoilers?
Well, I'm gonna have to say it's a 3.
I was gonna give it a 4. Will I watch it again? Probably not.
No. There's much better movies out. Don't watch this piece of shit. Waste of time. It's like,
if you want to support Hugh Jackman, definitely check it out on HBO. But
yeah, just wait.
I personally wouldn't be paying to go to the theaters for this.
There was nothing here.
So
it was literally just like everyone's just walking around in 3 different rooms and they're recycling the rooms. Something about memories. It was the weird, like, it was the dumbest shit. Like, I don't understand what they were trying to get to. She needs a lot more practice, definitely. She's got no experience. Just seems like this was just a cash grab for, you know, Jackman. But I really wish he would not pick these kind of roles. This might actually be his worst movie I've ever seen. Like, period. Like, this, it's just such a sleeper. But we're probably gonna switch to spoilers here. So if you don't want anything to get spoiled, or
There's not much to
there's not
spoil.
much to spoil anyways. Honestly, you could probably just read about it and you understand everything. But yeah, all right, this is the spoiler part. So just let everyone know. All right.
Okay, so for spoilers, the concept was really cool. It kind of brought up the concept of like the Animus from Assassin's Creed. Like, you go into a chamber and you're hooked up and you can see past events, but instead of ancestors, it was your own personal past memories. Some people used it for finding lost items. That was actually May's reason for being there. Some people used it to relive a time with a loved one that they lost. Like, that really intrigued me. That drew me in. It's like, I want to watch
That
this
was
movie.
interesting. It was like what
Hugh
kind
Jackman.
We don't really know what kind of movie this is gonna be.
Hugh Jackman definitely adds to it. This is Freya. She's
Hi, Freya. Yeah,
the
it's
demon
Freya.
of the house. We have Coco somewhere. She's camera shy.
Yeah, she don't really like cameras.
Yeah. But anyway, so the whole movie is basically Hugh Jackman like being obsessed with this May, and then looking for her for the whole movie just to find out that she's dead.
It's
So
like
he's literally been chasing a ghost.
through the movie. He's just
Yeah.
chasing a dead ghost.
I mean, how the movie was playing, you didn't know she was dead until the end.
Yeah.
I honestly thought
you think it's him that
like she honestly like how they started to tell her character she was into a drug. It was Baca or something like that. And once you're addicted to Baca, you can't get unaddicted. So the whole time she's missing, it's playing it up like she was in the wrong crowd, the wrong people, and everything like that. And she was back on this Baca, and she was just kind of living her life as a drug-induced person, and just left on a drug binge. But you actually find out that she was hired to hook up with Hugh Jackman.
You see that scene where they took the Wolverine scene and they just like injected it into this movie?
Yeah, there was one part where Hugh Jackman was getting ready to be dunked into an eel
he's
tank,
so
and
fucking
he
jacked.
growls like Logan.
He's like that. Like, you're in the wrong movie. Are you okay? You okay?
Right. It is very hard to. There's a lot of glimpses where you see Old Man Logan, and it's very hard to not see him, especially when like the eel scene, he growled like Logan, like he did that snarl, and he was fighting like Logan, like, minus the blades, like.
But yeah.
And I mean, that might just be an issue with Hugh Jackman, but when I watched The Greatest Showman, I did not see Wolverine or Logan at all.
I wanted to call him Logan. I was like calling him Logan the whole entire movie. I was reminiscing of a better a better movie.
Right, and how the beginning of this started could have been like the animated Wolverine series where he was in Japan, like where he was walking, and for some reason that card, there's a Queen of Diamonds card or Queen of Hearts.
I don't know why it's there. It's just
there's just some stuff that didn't make sense.
It's just there. It's like I think I had more fun looking at that card than the entirety of this movie.
Yeah,
But
it just wasn't enjoyable. Like at the end, you find out that May is dead. She was killed because she overdosed herself on Baca to keep the identity of a boy that was ordered a hit to be murdered. So you do find out she actually isn't a terrible person. But Hugh Jackman kills someone, which in the movie they call burn, because they keep him in the memory machine and overfry his brain. To where pretty much when he comes out, he is no longer intelligible, he has no thoughts, no memories, nothing. He's pretty much just a shell that's psychotic because
he's just living a fake
overfried.
Fake reality. He'd rather be in there
But yeah, the guy is pretty much chaotic, and he's pretty much just an empty shell. And then, so that's worse than murder in this world, is to burn somebody like that.
Yeah.
So Hugh Jackman obviously is in trouble. He said his goodbyes, which the one relationship with his worker didn't make any sense either. Like, he kind of, like, pushed her to get reconnected with the children, or she, like, her story didn't matter. She could have been out of the film minus one scene and it wouldn't even matter.
Right, yeah.
So, and then you were talking about how
Hugh Jackman, he would rather just
instead of going to prison.
Instead of going to prison, he would rather live in the machine with a fake reality, just so he can, like, be at peace.
He's just reliving all of his memories with May in this machine, and he's just slowly getting older and older and older. That's pretty much how the movie ends.
That's it. And it's all of it.
It's kind of very underwhelming, and
it was not what I thought it was going to be from the trailer.
Right. I mean, it didn't end the way I anticipated, but still, I love Hugh Jackman as an actor, but I was glad to see the film end.
Yep. It was good. But alright.
I would still stick with my 4 out of 10.
Yeah, it's still 3.
Yeah. If I had to watch this movie again, I could bear through it, but it's not one that I'm gonna pick just to watch and relax with. So.
Shame on you.
Alright, you guys. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
We're gonna review Sweet Girl next with Jason Momoa, so hopefully that'll be up soon. You guys will check that out and enjoy it as well.
Alright,
thanks.
Peace.